I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Akak Watash, and the double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone for pushing this truth. The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 12, verse 8. A friend cannot be known in prosperity. So when the country was doing fine, these politicians may have looked like your friends, these schools, these colleges, they may have looked like they had your best interests at heart, the best interests of your children at heart, the banking system, so forth. You would have never known. And an enemy cannot be hidden in adversity. So the times of difficulty that each individual or families or communities or states and nations or whatever anyone wants to identify themselves, the adversity that they were all going through, only an enemy would focus more on anybody else except for you, or a foolish education system. Okay.
Taylor Swift and Her World. This is a course starting next semester in the English department at Harvard.
Right.
So instead of focusing on the world that's falling apart and creating some sort of new college course for that at Harvard, where all of the top politicians and elite, so-called elite of society attend to get educated or programmed, they choose to have this course as what they had, a Kim Kardashian course too or something.
The University of Florida is also doing...
They're doing their own version of it. So
class. So joining us right now is Professor Stephanie Burt, who will be teaching this class starting next semester at Harvard. Professor Burt.
This is Professor Burt's. This is Professor Stephanie Burt's. Let's hear what Steph Lover has to say.
Why is this happening? Why is Taylor Swift
important?
right? Why is she worthy of academia study?
So different parts of academia are going to have different answers for that. I'm a literary critic and a literary scholar, and
This man is a literary critic. In 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 19. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. For it is written, He taketh the wise in their own craftiness. So I was about to say Professor Griffith. Professor Burt is not wise at all, right? He's a fool. Right? But to this world, he's wise enough to be a professor of Harvard, at Harvard.
they try to study and share, excellence in the arts that use words. She's unlike some of my other favorite songwriters, let's say Scott Miller or Amelia Fletcher, in that Taylor Swift also happens to be phenomenally popular, partly because she's so good at songwriting, partly because the kind of great songwriting she does is quite accessible, and partly because she's...
Well, what does that have to do with a man dressing up as a woman, speaking as a woman, being a professor at a top-notch university? Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 5, the woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man. Deuteronomy 22 and 5, the woman, bitches can wear whatever the hell they want. Who cares what a bitch do? These bitches, man, these bitches hoes. Right? They have no shame. And they'll be judged for that. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. Do you women want to wear a beard? You like wearing pants. How about you wear a beard? How about you wear a thick neck and thick ankles and broader shoulders? And how about you wear that? Women are through. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. For all that do so are abomination unto the Lord thy God. So this abomination.
Also good at the other aspects of having a pop career. She knows how to look.
Was hired by Harvard to have courses about Taylor Swift. And this is how you know America doesn't care about you. Right? Proverbs chapter 22, verse 6, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. So you send your child to school, they tell him him or her, who knows what. And then you send them off to college. They call them college kids. That's ironic. I used to always say, why they call them college kids, but they're adults. I was like, these motherfuckers is crazy. When I would hear like, the news or WTOP or anything talking about college kids. Like, what? I said, how can you be? Anyway, so they only Doogie Howser stuff. Everybody's not Doogie Howser. Proverbs 22 and 6, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. And that's why in scriptures, everything is written for our learning. In the scriptures, it is written, I don't want to say it's Hosea, and I know it, I believe it is. But I had another scripture pop in my head. And I'm trying to get it, but I lost it. No, it's not Hosea. So I wanted to get Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 2. Thou shalt not take thee a wife, neither shalt thou have sons or daughters in this place. Why not? For thus said the Lord concerning the sons and concerning the daughters that are born in this place and concerning their mothers. Read this for Mother's Day. And concerning their mothers that bear them, and concerning their fathers that beget them in this land. What concerning them, Lord? They shall die of grievous deaths. Damn. They shall not be lamented. Damn. Neither shall they be buried. Damn. In 2024, there's more people on the earth than ever existed in the history of Earth's recorded history. Who's going to bury all of these bodies? They won't be. Right? They'll be eaten by the fowls of the air and the beasts of the field. And by... Lord. Anyway, Jeremiah 16, verse 4, they shall die of grievous deaths. Who? The sons, the daughters, the mothers that bear them, and the fathers that begat them. What does begat mean? Let's look that up. Typically of a man, sometimes of a man and a woman. Wow. Bring a child into existence. Wow. So who brings the child into the existence? Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai through the Father. Typically of a man, sometimes of a man and a woman, bring a child into existence by the process of reproduction. They hoped that the king might beget an heir by his new queen. Sounds good to me. Right? As long as it's the nation of Yashala, we don't have queens though. I think they're gonna die a grievous death. They shall not be lamented, neither shall they be buried, but they shall be as dung upon the face of the earth, and they shall be consumed by the sword. What is the sword? Esau, Edom. Pestilence, the wrath of the Lord, and by famine. It's not about being no food out here. And their carcasses shall be meat for the fowls of heaven and for the beast of the earth. That's what they need to be teaching at Harvard.
Look good. She understands how to relate to her fans. That's one of the things that she actually writes songs about. And so I'm really lucky because someone I am a fan of, who I think is a great artist in the kind of art that she does, which is songwriting, happens to have this massive.
I wonder if Harvard would publicly teach, break down the song "Swing Low, Sweet Chariot." The book of Ephesians, chapter 6, verse 4. And ye fathers, provoke not your children to wrath, but bring them up in the nurture and admonition of the Lord. Right? Esau, Edom. Slacky. I'm trying not to lose this one, like I did the other one when I was thinking Hosea. But yeah, have no children in this land. Your wife should be as a harlot in the streets, man. Mark chapter 3, verse 27. No man can enter into a strong man's house and spoil his goods, except he will first bind the strong man, and then he will spoil his house. Now they say children is a gift from God, so I lost the other scripture I was thinking of. I started thinking about something else. So I think about try to think about too many scriptures at the same time. Mark chapter 3, verse 27. No man can enter into a strong man's house and spoil his goods, except he will first bind the strong man, and then he will spoil his house. So the father can't. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 4. And ye fathers, provoke not your children to wrath, but bring them up in the nurture and admonition of the Lord. So the fathers have a difficult time of bringing them up in the nurturing and admonition of the Lord because of Esau, Edom, and I was typing Hosea, and Eve. All right, verse chapter 2. Shalaki. The book of Hosea, chapter 2, verse 2. And this is the prophet back into his children. It explains it in verse 1. What Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai told him to do. Told him to go get him a get him a destroy. He said basically, you're going to get you some sex, man. The woman's going to be through, though. Go ahead and get one of them hoes, fuck with one of them hoes, and have some children. All right, and this is the result of messing with one of them hoes, man. Hosea chapter 2, verse 2. Plead with your mother. This is a father talking to his children. Plead, for she is not my wife. These hoes ain't going to marry you, man. These hoes ain't loyal. They're going to divorce you. 80% divorce rate initiated by the women. All right? They're not wives. Neither am I her husband. Let her therefore put away her whoredoms out of her sight and her adulteries from between her breasts. But see, these women aren't going to do that. They aren't going to do that. So it's hard to bring up your children in the nurture and admonition of the Lord. Especially when you got elite universities and so-called top-notch professors. Esau is through, man.
Constituency, which I'm part of, so I get to not only share her work with this, long existing fandom, some of which is at Harvard, and think about how songwriting works and what makes her so good at it.
Proverbs chapter 29, verse 17. Correct thy son, and he shall give thee rest. Yea, he shall give delight unto thy soul. And it's nonstop, continual correction when you're dealing with Babylon the Great. Now, I ain't talking about pushing your son down the steps and yelling in his ear. But correction as far as navigating, as far as the GPS, turn right, turn left, or as Waze, police up ahead. And not to say that it's like literal police, but it's like to say alert, alert. You know what I'm saying? Watch how you moving. This area is code red. Okay. Colossians chapter 3, verse 21, fathers, provoke not your children to anger, lest they be discouraged. In the times we're in right now, we need to be encouraged. We need to be motivated, inspired. We needed to be added to, not drained and subtracted from. As far as provoking each other. Right. That's a beautiful scripture, Psalms 127, verse 3. Second Timothy chapter 3, verse 16. All scripture is given by inspiration of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness. So if Harvard wants to have a profitable course, maybe it should go back to, well, it shouldn't at all. It should just be utterly burnt by fire. But the whole point of what I was thinking is that they have the wrong course, right? They have the wrong course.